Well, with a new front haul, you got to have a new front haul mirror. And this one's been made out of sugar pine. I'm just back from the glass house where I picked up a mirror that I had cut to the right size. And while I'm putting it together, let's visit with Riley in the workshop and learn how this was made. So we're building this out of a furniture-grade pine. It's called sugar pine. And what are the dimensions?
This is referred to as 8-quarter stock, 8 quarters wide.
A full 2 inches.
Right, by 8 inches.
By 8 inches. And what we really need is half that thickness, right?
That's right. They don't, this was the smallest one they had at the end. They don't let this sit around in small lengths.
So start up the table saw.
Okay.
Get our eye goggles on, and we'll rip it down. Okay. Now, you've actually made a mock-up of the frame using just plain 2x4s.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is the angle, this nice Gothic peak. How'd you get that angle?
Well, this piece was so small, it was easy just to draw it right out in size on a piece of plywood, which we've done here. We know we wanted the ridge piece to be 15-12, and so...
That's the pitch.
That's the pitch of the roof. So what we've done is drawn a center line here, and from it, we came over horizontally 12 inches, and we took the roller and came up 15 inches, making a mark at both points, and then coming up with the framing square. And this gives us a 15 pitch.
But that would be 24 inches wide, and we wanted 18 inches in width for the mirror.
Which is this here. So we'll just take the framing square and slide it down parallel with our line until we reach this point here.
That's what you got there.
And that's it right there.
And the critical line right now is this one, right? This angle here.
This is what we're after, is that angle. So now we're going to take the bevel square, and we'll set it on that, and set the square right at that angle. And now we'll take this to the radial arm saw and make a template. Okay, now what we're after here is a template. So the first thing we want to do is be sure we're coming off the, the radial arm saw square. Now we'll take our bevel square and transfer this angle onto it. Okay, now we'll take the piece we're going to be using as the template, and we'll hold it in on that line. And we'll hold this up against the fence of the saw. And this is the template right here. Okay, having cut the top of this off, we now have the template we need. And we'll just set our finish stock in here. And that is going to give us our 15-12 pitch for the ridge. Okay, well now we have everything cut. You can see we have our 15-12 pitch for the ridge, and we've already cut the intersection where the top and the sides meet. And that turned out to be a 20-degree cut, and the way we determined that was with the bevel square. We just set it on the drawing here, and you can see that that worked for both the top cut, the side cut, and the top cut. Okay, well now we're ready to join our tops and sides together so that they'll look like this. And the way we're going to accomplish that is with biscuits. What we'll be doing is plowing out a little area on the butt end here that will receive these. We'll do it on both the top and the side. We already have the template has been nailed into place, and the piece has been mounted into the vise nice and flush, and it's ready to receive the router. Okay, now that we've got plenty of glue on the peak, we'll set it in the vise. And now I'll get one of these small bar clamps on it to pull that ridge together nice and snug. There we go. Okay, now we're ready to screw this together, and as we always do, we'll put a pilot hole in it first. And we're going to be using 3-inch drywall screws. Yeah, and pulls it together good and tight. And that's all set. Now we're ready to attach the top and side together, and that's where we'll be using these biscuits. Be sure to put plenty of glue on these. This is a water-based glue you want to use so that the biscuits will swell up once they're in there. That's in there. Now, tighten the vise on that. And then we'll put this small bar clamp on it to pull them together flush. And we'll use, again, a 3-inch drywall screw to snug those together. First, we'll put a pilot hole in it. Okay, and once we're done with the whole project, we'll be using these 3-inch wood plugs, 3/8-inch plugs, to fill in all these holes. Okay, that's ready to go together.
Okay, I've got the bottom piece cut for you.
All right, now we just need some glue on these butt ends here. Okay, and that goes right in that pencil mark. And we'll be using 3-inch drywall screws for this. Okay, we just put a little
glue on the
top
apron.
of this here. Here we go.
And you've already pre-drilled the top, and you got your mark?
Yeah. Should be right there. Good.
Presto, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything left to do?
Just rudder out the back.
Okay. All right. And of course, now we've created a rabbit here for the mirror and the backer to fit. And we're done, right?
Yeah. And I think it'd be a good idea to bring it right down to the glass factory and have them fit it for some glass.
Have them cut it right custom. Good idea. Thank you, Riley.
Okay.
There, that should do it. Good. Is that straight? Yeah.